Hello, Flosstube. How are you doing? I know it's been a long time. 10 months to be exact. Almost a full year. Ridiculous. But lots has been happening. I've had some health issues, and we've been busy with our bell pulls and metal art business. And but I'm here now, and I'm going to show you some stuff that I've been doing. So let's get started. So a few finishes that I've done is I finished this one from Hands-On Designs, and it's Love You More. And I meant to get it finished into a little pillow for my bowl, but that didn't happen this year, so maybe for next year. I also finished a whip from last year, and it was needles and pins within this keep, so I may stitch while others sleep. And I've just got to put in a ribbon here to tie the scissors in, and then this is for needles and pins and stuff. But I really like it. It was from Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I don't know off the top of my head which one it was, but if you wanted to know, just leave me a message and I'll look it up for sure. But I really enjoyed that, and so those are the two from Hands-On Designs. Another finish was a whip I had started years ago. It was a gift from my daughter. It was a little kit, and it's when life gives you troubles, blow bubbles. So I just finished it in a little hoop, and I have it on the wall in my main bathroom. I thought it turned out pretty cute. And then these are just little things that I got in with some buttons, and they're just little bubbles, so I just glued them on there. So yeah, I like that one. So on my last video, I showed you a excuse me, Stitchy Witch from Stony Creek that I was doing, and I finally finished it. I don't have the buttons sewed on, and I couldn't find them, but there's a bat, two bats, and candy corn that have to get sewed on here yet. But here is my Stitchy Witch. So there's the top. Don't you just love her hair? That's all loop stitch or turkey stitch, I think it's called. But she was a lot of fun, and she'll go up in my craft room. And my husband made this bell pull for it. It's the witch's hat for the top, and the witch's boots for the bottom. So just need to get that one finished and hung up, and then it'll all be done. Oh, I'm running out of room to put these. One sec. Oh, no, don't fall. Nope. Nope. Okay. Then another one that I had started quite a while ago, and I got finished at the beginning of this year, and that was the who's the designer of this? I'm sorry, I'm not very organized. I can't remember the designer, but here's the sewing machine with all the words. And I want to finish this into a sewing machine cover, like a quilted one that I can put over my sewing machine when it's not in use, because I leave it out all the time in my spare room. So I really like how it turned out. And that's just done in a variegated blue. And then another one I worked on in the last video, and I showed, and I finished it earlier this year, was the Do Re Mi. So, let's see if I can. Okay, so we have Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, and then the saying underneath the bottom. I didn't put my name on it. I wasn't originally going to keep it, but I think I'm just going to make it into a big long pillow for my spare bed. Change of plans. The original people I was thinking of, I don't think would appreciate it, and I didn't do all that time and effort for it not to be appreciated. So let me see what I'm missing here. Okay, I did that one, that one, that one. I have a couple other finishes I'll have to show you next time. I didn't bring my iPad here. It's in the front bedroom where I walk on the treadmill and I listen to audiobooks. I do have one finish. I just finished it this morning. It's going to go in the mail. Oops. And it's just for a friend who's going through a rough time right now, so I thought I'd send her a little something. So it's a little bee with some daisies, and it says thinking of you, and I finished it like a little pillow, and it's got yellow and black beads all around the outside. And I found this pattern on a blog years and years ago, and I printed or saved the picture, but when I printed it doesn't say where it came from, so I don't know what blog it came from and whether it's still around or not. I don't know. So yeah, that one's done. And then I have a couple finishes that are older that I wanted to show you. My Canada Day that I did for Mania last year. My husband made the bell pulls for him, and then I finished them. This one I messed up when I made the bell pull. I made it too narrow for the bell pull itself. But there's Canada, and then all my months I did, and then at the bottom it says our home and land. So I really like this. I really like how it turned out and stuff. So I just actually took it down. It was time to put something else up. So it'll go back up in June, and I'll keep it up probably until after summer. So put that one over there. And then the other one that I was working on, it was the year-long Christmas stitch-along in Mania last year, and I did Christmas Rules by Lizzie Kate, and my husband made this bell pull for it, and I had to leave two of the pieces off because my fabric wasn't long enough. And then at the bottom it says ho ho ho, and those are coated with like a shiny green. And then I put me some little buttons in. There's a little sparkly star here by the candle, and a little tree, and a star by the sheep, a little heart on the ornament, a little green star, little heart, and a little tiny cookie cutter one, a little gingerbread one. I thought it was really cute and had to put it on there. So that's that one all done, and it'll come back out in Christmas. And then my whips right now, I'm only doing two. The other ones I've kind of put away for now. The one I'm doing is the Halloween year-long stitch-along with Stitch Mania, and the Christmas year-long stitch-along with Stitch Mania. So for the Halloween, I'm doing Halloween by Stony Creek, and it's on my Q-snap right now because I'm just finishing up some glow-in-the-dark stuff. So let me just pop it off here and give you a show. Okay, so we have the H, with the owl, and his eyes and beak and the sign all have glow in the dark. Then the A is the ghost. It has boo here and here. And then his eyes also glow. And then I'm working on this pumpkin here, and it's welcome to the patch. And then these two pumpkins glow, and there is another one in the center that doesn't glow. All of this here glows. All the sign here does glow. And then there's the cat, and he's sitting on an O that has witch's legs. It's pretty cute. So this is just about ready to go away. I think I just have a couple more things to do on these pumpkins before I'll be putting it away and then moving on till Christmas. So I'll just set that aside for now. And then the other one that I'm working on is the Christmas Snowflake banner. And this is it here, and it spells out Christmas, and it's got snowflakes or snowmen all the way down. And here is where I am at with that one. So I have the C with the candle, the H with the snowman, and then there's a snowman there sitting on top of the I, so that when I bring this one out again, which will be either later today, or there'll be an R here and another snowman. So to have it done in time for me to be able to display it this year for Christmas, have to do a letter and a snowman every month. So that's why I'm not working on much else. I'll do a few smalls, like I did that little gift for my friend, but that's about it. Yeah, not working on anything else. I bought some new fabric from Rolanda at she's now on Etsy, so if anybody is interested, you can find Rolanda's fabrics on Etsy now. But I picked this up. Nothing in the works for it, but I just thought it was gorgeous. So it's just got a multitude of colors in there. And here, I'll see. Yeah, there. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, like I said, nothing in the works, but it'll, when the right project comes along, there it is. So I've been being good and not buying a whole bunch of fabric, because otherwise it just sits there. And then I bought one pattern off of the Buy and Sell, the Canada Buy and Sell group that I really want to do, and that's this pin cushion here, and you get the silks with it, with the pattern. So that'll be fun to do, and it's Dinky Dyes. So the only other thing that I have been doing is I've been doing a lot of knitting, and so if you're not interested in the knitting, thank you very much for coming back to visit with me, and I will try to post more videos more often. Take care, and but those who would like to stay and watch or see my knitting, it won't take that long. Here's some mittens that I made, my very first ones. Really like them. They were super simple, and it's a free pattern from Tin Can Knits on Ravelry. But yeah, really like them. So I bought enough wool to make myself a toque to match those. And then I've been on a sock kick. Do you think? I made these ones for my husband. He wanted longer ones for his heavy work boots. I made these ones, which I almost live in because they're so super soft, so really nice. And then these ones don't have the nylon in, which they normally put in, you want in your socks so that they'll last longer, but they're just for either wearing at home and stuff. I have arthritis in my feet, and I have to keep my feet warm all the time, otherwise they ache really badly. So even just for wearing around the house or in my winter boots when we go up to the shop. So there's that pair, and then these pair are my absolute favorite. and they are so warm. So that's what I've been doing there. And then I just have a couple whips that I was going to show you. I have a pair of socks and that I'm working on. The yarn is just gorgeous. It's by Smith & You, which is a local company here. And yeah, that's pretty close. It's just a little more green where it looks gray. It's quite green there, but it's not seem to show that. Yeah, it's not. I'll see if maybe the ball shows better. No. Oh well. But those have been fun. Those are free pattern on a Ravelry. It's called the V for Valentine socks. It's by a lady I watch out of England, the Magic, something Magic House. One sec. This way. They are called V for Valentine socks, patterned by Ellie Jones of Craft Magic House. So they have little, I don't know if you can see them, there's a little heart there and then a V underneath it. So those were fun to do, and I will definitely make those again. But I've got to get that one done first. And then I'm doing a cowl for a birthday gift for a friend. And so this is out of cotton, and that's the pattern there. And you do 10 rows of that. Sorry, it's a little more vibrant than that. Like it's kind of an aqua blue, where it's just showing kind of a purpley blue, and then green and pink and white. But it's all the colors my friend wears and stuff, and I thought cotton, she could wear it year-round then. So, and that's the ball. And it's just a cotton yarn from Michael's. I got it, I think 30 or 40% off. So I thought I'd give it a whirl. I've got one done, but my friend is very petite, so I thought I'd just keep this one. So so I made it a little bit smaller, so it's not so big on her. So so yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So that's all I have to show you today. So that is my oh no, I got one more thing. I've done a little bit of quilting, and I'm making a duvet cover for my for our trailer at the shop. And I did this jelly roll quilt. So I just have to put some binding around it, or some borders around it, and then to make it a bit bigger, because it's not as wide as what we need. But and then for my birthday, my sister gave me a gift certificate to Amazon, and I was able to get this jelly roll with all of these pretty colors in it. So I bought 2 of them, and I think I'm going to do like some kind of other pattern. There's so many patterns out there for jelly rolls. I think I could have fun with that. So that's all I have for this time, and like I said, thank you very much for coming back and watching me, and big hugs and happy stitching and knitting and sewing to everybody. Take care, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.